in the past you had a loved one in prison.
A lot of times the people that are in that situation, they don't have anyone in their corner. I left New York, I got a job at a winery, and then I was sending those paychecks to him.
So now you're in the Bitcoin industry.
And I actually ended up doing the very first Bitcoin transaction to be accepted in a nightclub in New York City, and then that's how Charlie and I met.
That's proof of work right there.
Yep.
Thank you for being here with me today.
Of course, it's so good to see you again.
So I have some questions for you because, I just got out of prison and I know that you were, well, not recently, but, in the past you had a loved one in prison. And so my question for you is, what is one way that someone can support a loved one with a loved one in prison?
I think it's really important to just really be that support system for that person because a lot of times the people that are in that situation, they don't have anyone in their corner.
Yeah.
So I think it's really great that, Charlie's an amazing guy, and of course I'd be there for him anyway. But the fact that I could be there for him by sending commissary money, from a Walgreens and, just random stuff. And, I left New York and just to, take care of him, and I got a job at a winery, and then I was sending those paychecks to him, to the commissary. So,
well, that's awesome. So now you're in the Bitcoin industry and you've been here for a little while.
Yeah, I've been in since 2013.
You have been in a while. So why Bitcoin? Why did you choose Bitcoin?
So I didn't choose Bitcoin. I fell into Bitcoin.
Yes, same.
So basically, I worked at a nightclub called EVR.
Okay.
And Charlie ended up being a silent investor in the nightclub, and we didn't know each other at the time. I was just a cocktail waitress. And I actually ended up doing the very first Bitcoin transaction to be accepted in a nightclub in New York City. And then that's how Charlie and I met. And we've just been together ever since. We were set up on a blind date, and it was like a whole thing. And everyone knew we had a crush on each other, but we didn't know anyone else knew. And then it kind of just, fate happened.
That's proof of work right there.
Yep, exactly.
That's
exactly.
Awesome. So looking at, you met him. Dating is so much different than that it is now. So looking at today's dating and just getting to know people. It's such a nightmare. Well,
and there's too much technology for dating right now. It just goes crazy ways.
Yes, absolutely. So I wish there was, do you think that there's a way to have a proof of work, almost like dating system? How can we put dating on the blockchain?
Oh my gosh. It's funny you say that because Stacy, Max and Stacy, she's married us.
Yeah.
And she actually joked about our wedding being on the white paper.
I love it. I love it.
So it's funny you say that about relationships being on the on the blockchain. I don't know. I think definitely your KYC and knowing who you're talking to, proof of person, I think would be really important for, online dating and, so
Well, that was just a fun question for you.
Yeah, of course.
Well, thank you so much for your time
today. Thank you for having me.
I can't wait to dive back into it.
See you. Have a good day.
You too.
The future is Bitcoin.